what she's talking about, the one that's raised up is the one that she's talking about, the wheelchair accessible. Give me some feedback from the board.
Let me tell y'all that she would be, but she's in Asheville at a workshop with our senior citizens, so she could not be here.
I understand.
I'm saying free behind, put it behind the
I'm thinking on this south side of the gym
You're
here,
talking about over here and
is what I'm, because behind the gym, we need to be in the parking lot of the street, so it's got to be on the south side.
that would be over there where we have a festival.
Well, not if it's near the gym, it'd be right.
Well, maybe we need to know specifically where it's gonna be on the town common. Is that what you,
I mean, if not in this area, it's fine, but I think over here, we're gonna have to, you don't want it, I mean, don't want it to be in the way.
I agree. Okay, well, let's have a motion to, give, let's have a motion that we give a committee of the board. All right, let me have your attention focused this way, please. All right. Now, we are considering something here related to the seniors, and it is a handicap accessible planter that would be near the gym. And what we're considering is where it should be. And Ms. Staten is not here tonight to make her request in person. So there's some question as to exactly where it would be located there, and because there's concern whether or not it would be in a spot that might not be in keeping with the town, keeping the town commons. So if someone has a motion on this, let's make the motion. If not, we'll move on to the next item and table it to a future meeting.
I make a motion, we table to the April meeting and let her come and meeting.
Can I have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that this be tabled to the future meeting in April. Any discussion?
I have just a comment.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people get a lot of pleasure and joy out of, working plants and flowers and that sort of thing. And she's mentioning specifically wheelchairs here, but in looking, these are raised beds of different heights, so a person in a wheelchair could work it, but also somebody who can't bend over real good could get to it. They may not be wheelchair,
Right.
but what's striking me is somebody could garden who can't bend over to the ground.
That's true.
And I know a lot of people are amazingly attached to working the land, and it means a lot to them. So assuming we can find a good spot, these are above ground, and she's saying there's enough space where wheelchairs would be able to get through it. We probably wouldn't want to add to that enough space a mower could get through it, so that you're not weed eating, you can run a mower through it. But I think it's a neat idea, assuming the cost is not too much and we can find a good spot.
Well, I don't think any opposition is to it. I just think we need to be, I think that the motion is saying, hey, we don't know exactly where it's going to be.
I agree. I just want to send a message that it's got a lot of merit and we just need to get more detail.
All right. All in favor, let me know by saying aye. All opposed? Motion's carried. All right. Next item on the agenda is a discussion by the mayor of the sales tax. For the public, I'll have a little bit of discussion here, and then I have some information here for the board. And this, for your information, came in late. We had requested this study, how long ago? Well, we just got it, and we didn't get it in time enough for it to be in your packet. So that's why it's not, that's why it couldn't be in your packet. No, yeah, put it there. All right. Now, this is a recurring request that I have made and that mayors before me have made. And the request is to the County of Halifax that we are reimbursed for sales tax revenue based on a per capita basis, not on an ad valorem basis. Ad valorem is based on the value of the real estate within the jurisdiction. And so what it means, though, bottom line is that instead of us getting about $180,000, we would get about $360,000 for sales tax reimbursement. The fact that we need the money is not the overriding issue for me. I believe that it is just absolutely wrong of the county to collect taxes from individuals on a per capita basis and then distribute it based on an ad valorem basis. So, like I said, the previous mayors have made the request. I am making the request. I will be contacting other mayors in other towns. Listen, please. Now, I'm not going to continue. You know, I'm strict about talking in the meeting. You don't talk in this meeting, okay? While we're talking, all right? So be warned. So what we're doing here. Excuse me? Did somebody say something? Okay. All right. So what we're trying to do is get other members, other mayors and other boards of commissioners to stand together with us so that we can convince the county commissioners to help us to get the additional revenue. I believe that is wrong because it takes money from who's paying sales tax, and we know that the preponderance of the people are poor. So it takes money from the poor, and in my view, supplements real estate taxes for real estate that's up on the lake and other places like that. Halifax County is in the minority of counties that are doing business this way. So I'm asking the commissioners to give me a vote of confidence on going forward, just as, like I said, the previous mayors before me have done, and making this request to the county commissioners. I have had some success. They say they won't talk about it, but we got a long way to go on this issue. And we, as mayors, need to stand in solidarity, and if I'm going out to fight for this, I really need the board behind me. So I'm asking for your support. I'll take a motion of support or any verbiage that you want to use, but I need your support in terms of going forward to request this money. It would mean about another $180,000 in next year's budget for the town of Scarlet Neck if we're able to get it.